Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Gutierrez for WCR Spotlight coming at you from the Scott Smith All Animal Expo here in Wheaton, Illinois. And today we got a very special guest. We got the man that makes all of this possible, Mr. Scott Smith. Hey Scott, welcome.
How you doing, man? Thank you.
How's Scott? When this thing first got started, what was the goal of the expo?
Actually, we were trying to change it. This used to be Lee Watson's reptile spot.
Okay.
A lot of reptiles, which is a great thing, and it's one of my primary things. But why can't you have high-end pet store all in the same spot? Let's get everybody involved. You know, mom might be into birds, high-end birds, and Junior's never seen a ball python. Let's get Junior hooked on ball python. Let's continue our hobby.
That's wonderful. Now, as far as reaching out to vendors for this, is this something that vendors look for you or you look for them? Or how does that work?
A little of both. I go to a lot of the trade shows and I'll talk to people and see if they're interested in coming. Or the vendors will go to trade shows and talk about the show and the amount of people we get through the door and so forth.
Now, when this was Lee Watson's animal swap, it was actually in a barn in Streamwood?
Yeah.
And is that where you got into the hobby?
I got into the hobby when I was probably 8 years old with toads and salamanders and pinball balls in my house.
Like everybody else, it's the house version of the reptile that everybody usually gravitates to, and then it grows.
Oh yeah.
Now, if when you come here, obviously it's gone, like you said, from just basically reptiles to a little bit of everything. In terms of what you've seen, what can you say is either the most exotic or probably your favorite animal that you've seen come through one of your expos?
Too many to pick from. It's just I've got 100 animals in my house, so I can't narrow it down to one.
Now, are you also a breeder?
Yeah, do ball pythons.
You breed ball pythons.
And my wife breeds churros.
Okay. Now, one of the main concerns that's going on now is this legislation that they're trying to pass in Florida to try to put a ban on ball python. Not so much breeding, but the trade from state to state.
It's the top 9 species. It's from red-tailed boas and up, and there's actually 2 versions of this. There's one in the Senate. It's S373, I believe, is the bill. And also Fish and Wildlife is trying to put this on the Lacey Act. It would now be a felony to take your animals across state lines. So if you live on the south side of Chicago and your vet's in Indiana, it would be a felony to take your animals to a vet.
And what is your opinion on that as far as what, because I'm sure what I've...
It's idiotic.
That's the best way to describe it at this point.
It is a Florida issue. The senators and representatives in Florida have stated it's a Florida issue. There's no way this stuff can survive. It didn't survive down there. 95%, 99% of the stuff died off when they had a cold snap.
So what we're doing now with our letters to our senators, you would say keep that going.
USR, PJAC, yep.
USR, PJAC are the main our main lobbyists.
National Pet, they're all good groups.
Wonderful.
Reptile-wise, it's USR.
So there you go. You heard it from Scott Smith. Get your information out to your senators. Get your letters out. Keep the trade of ball pythons free of any legislation. The threat is not as big as it's made out to be, and that's very, very important for the hobby, because it is a hobby that I'm sure you'll agree depends a lot on traveling from state to state.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, I got a question for you, and I'm going to put you on the spot here, and it's a question about our beloved Blackhawks and the wager that you made with
Mr. Barczyk?
With Mr. Brian Barczyk, and he lived up to his end. So now I got to ask you: Are you confident in making that wager once again?
Yes, but the problem is I can't find a jersey for me, so I'm safe on that end.
Now, what if it was, say, a Red Wings baseball cap?
We've discussed things. We've tried to figure out what the wager is this year.
So there is a wager.
Oh, definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely. I just don't know what it is yet.
Awesome. It's good to know that is
that
still alive. Rivalries are awesome. Well, Scott, it was a pleasure having this opportunity
Cool.
to talk to you.
Anytime.
Thank you for everything that you do and for welcoming WCR into your home. And it's always a pleasure to see you.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Scholar from WCR Spotlight. Take care, everybody. Peace.